Hey guys, Pastor Jim here again, Southwest Homestead. Once again, I'm driving and talking to you guys. Maybe I'll do a little walk on some of the stuff. We were picking mulberries again earlier, so the figs still aren't ripe. We're really hoping they're going to be ripe before we go, but we'll see. And then we got some bunches of grapes that are crazy sour. Well, the little kids realize that if you peel all the skin off of the grapes, they're not nearly as sour. We'll see if they can leave some of them so they can actually get ripe. But anyway, nothing to do with what I wanted to talk about today. I am heading into town. Got to run to a post office, ship some stuff out. Need to take the rest of the flooring back to Lowe's. So we redid all the flooring in all 3 bedrooms and one of the bathrooms. Had to redo that because it was pretty funky, and as per finance, it had to be done. So, a little bit more money dropped there in another couple days, and that's all done now. So, new buyers are getting a nice place. A lot of stuff I didn't plan on doing, well, I guess we're doing. So, it's the way it is. I'll just look at it as, you never know what God's doing. He's providing a much better place for the new people. Personally, I would have just rather given them some credit, cash at the end of the stuff where they could take care of it. But I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know you never know the bigger plan. So maybe they were not in a position to be able to do it. Some of the stuff definitely needed to get done. So I'll just keep on pushing forward and getting done what we need to get done. But I'm heading into town now. Take the rest of the flooring back to Lowe's, the unused stuff, because I bought extra. I didn't want to run out halfway through. And what else? Totally missed the point of whatever I was going to do. I'm driving, so I don't exactly have notes, but we'll see. Totally lost my train of thought here. I was like, I don't know where I was going with this. Maybe I'll reshoot the video. We'll see. Oh yeah, the roof. So the whole roof is getting redone. Another thing we weren't planning on doing, but the roof we have to be able to get at least a 3-year certificate warranty on the roof that it's going to be good, and we don't have any leaks or anything. We haven't had anything like that. We've lost some shingles in some of the big monsoon storms, and we've had some repairs up there and stuff, so it's just too far gone for that. So it's a new roof. But the point of what I was getting at today, so we sold some stuff because we have a home-based business as well as a day job, and just the way God works and stuff. So this, kind of the direction this one's going to go apparently. It makes it easy for God to funnel money our ways when we're in need of the money, I guess, for a lack of a better word to say it. God will always provide, but doing our part definitely makes a difference. So, sold some stuff the other day. Great. I was going to pay some bills because I got a bunch of stuff shuffled around to get paid out of escrow. This whole project is costing way more than we wanted it to, but you roll with it, so that's what it is. So we sold some stuff. I was like, awesome. All right, I need to get these products made and out. We got enough money where we can pay some things because we got some people really wanting their money. I'm like, I need to hold off for a minute because we're working on a deal with the roofing company, because most of the roofing companies that I've talked to, one, they're way too busy and they can't get it done in time. We're about 2 weeks from the close of escrow, so they're like, oh yeah, we can get to it in about a month. That don't help us much. Company we're working with, they're able to do that. They're able to work with us on payment, but they still needed a good sized deposit. Looking at stuff yesterday, it's like, I can pay a couple people, but I know we're right about on the edge of something with this roofing, and I need to give them a deposit. So I set the money aside, and then got a call back from the roofing company. They're like, all right, so I had to give them a deposit by today. so we can get it on the schedule and locked in, so the roofing can get done in time, so it doesn't hold up closing. And we can't really, closing already got pushed back a little bit, and we can't push it back much more because we have a deadline to get out of town, because we have a deadline for a new job starting, and everything's intertwined. So, did that, signed the paperwork for the roofing stuff today, gave them the deposit, all that. Sold something about 4 hours later. Replaced all the money that I had just spent. So now I can pay the other people. And I can get some of Natalie's medical stuff we need to get. But it's just kind of the way God works. And like, I need to hold on to this money because it's something I really need to do. But at the same time, it's like, no, I need to put it over here, and I need to trust that God's going to take care of this. That God's got this. That God will take care of the details. God is in the details. Like, we don't know we don't see the whole big picture. We see a bunch of little pieces, and we see as much as we see. But ultimately, what He's doing and the whole orchestrated thing, all the details of what's going on, we don't know. Like, trusting God and being obedient goes a whole long way. So, that's kind of my rant. I got the email notification right before I left the house. I was loading up some stuff. Something sold, got paid. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, isn't that something? It's like, by the time I deduct the money for shipping and materials out of what just sold, the amount of money that I have to work with is almost the exact same as the amount that I just paid out this morning. The part that I was really hesitant to set aside yesterday is like, I really need to do this, but I know, pay these other things, but I know that I'm supposed to have set this money aside for the roofing. I'm like, so how do I do this? Like, it's one of those things you pray about it and like, nope. Just call and talk to everybody. Say, your money's coming. It's like, I mean, we've got a pretty firm date on closing, and I can get caught up in everybody we owe money to, but just juggling it and balancing everything in the stressful, tight times, it can be stressful when things are tight. But knowing that God's got this, knowing that you're on the right path and that you're following and you're in line with God's will and what He's doing, makes a world of difference. So, yeah, God's provision. He'll always provide. Make a way when you're in line with His will and what you're doing. Your will be done. I'm not leading this thing. If I was leading it, would end up in the ditch. I'm not driving. My job to be obedient, follow along, and help keep everybody else in line and focused and following along. But ultimately, it's not my will. Not my will, but your will be done. So, that's kind of my thoughts on today. Totally not garden related. Totally not animal related. But that's where we're at in life, and been spending the last few days doing the floor. Got the roofing scheduled for just in the nick of time. Got the money coming in to pay for the stuff just in the nick of time. All the pieces come together just in the nick of time. So we'll keep on keeping on. So bless you guys. I'll see you on the next one.